this part was gonna. Oh, there it is. Okay, holy shit. It's time for Extra Life. We are here live, and we will be live for 24 hours. Right now, it is myself and Matt here, and we are going to start it off with Super Mario Kart. But the reason we are here is that we are raising money for the kids. Man, I am not really awake right now, and I already lost my train of thought, and I'm kind
of...
for
the kids. It's Extra Life. It's a charity event that's done on Twitch. Run by Twitch, I assume.
It started by Penny Arcade. It's really weird.
Okay. So it's just supported by Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we will be streaming for 24 hours to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. Each year you choose a specific hospital and you support them. So we are supporting the Golisano Upstate Children's Hospital in Syracuse, New York, because it is near to us. It's just the nearest one. I think the first year we might have done Albany. I can't really remember.
I think we've always done Syracuse.
Okay, because it's been 4 years now that I did it. Oh, I did Grim Fandango the year before, so I don't remember. But yeah, we have a goal of $200, which was our goal last year, and we beat that.
Yeah.
But then I was like, let's just put it at the same thing again, so there's less pressure.
Yeah. It's the same amount of pressure.
Yeah. And so last year, actually, I had a donation tracker in the corner of the stream. I do not have that this year because when I used it during the Grim Fandango pre-stream, it got fucked up. And so, like, it would show how much time was left till Extra Life, but not show when I got a donation because we already received a $25 donation from Mr. Sexy, who I still don't know who that is because I asked Calvin if it was him, and he said no, and it was like believable that he wasn't lying. So that's crazy. But the donations will still pop up on the screen, just as they will if we get a new follower, because I set that up. So we will know, and I can announce how close we are to our total and stuff like that as we go.
Also, if you do donate, we will create a character for you in
Ultimate Muscle. That is correct. If you donate before we play Ultimate Muscle, which I believe is...
It's at like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's at like 7 p.m.
Prime time.
Yeah, so if you donate before then, we will make a character of you in Ultimate Muscle, which is very exciting for everyone involved, I'm sure.
So, Mr. Sexy, you got one?
Yeah, I can't wait to make Mr. Sexy in Ultimate Muscle. It's going to be very exciting. And so, without further ado, and so that I can stop rambling on like a lunatic, we will play Super Mario Kart.
For probably about 45 minutes, and we'll move on to the next game.
Yeah. Oh, I already had Please Stand By for the next game on there. Man, this is just... I'm on top of it on accident.
That doesn't...
No, it doesn't, but that's because apparently I turned off the Elgato. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... It's showing Final Fantasy right now because the SNES Classic. Which one was which? Okay. Here's that for you.
No, this feels good.
It does. It's very exciting.
Now, you have a special edition SNES Classic where it came with more games, correct?
It did, yes. Actually, it was. So you can hack it, and it's like crazy how easy it is.
Yeah.
Because like,
I assume they don't care.
It seems not. I remember because it has the same board as the NES Classic that came out last year, and when they hacked that, there were like weird messages in the code and stuff that were like basically like helping hackers. It was just like, yeah, this is what you want, and it was just really weird shit like that.
Is it
man,
B to go?
That is a great question.
Okay. Guess we'll find out.
It is B to go.
Okay.
I pushed A at first.
Well, I figured B because it was B to select your character.
And so yeah, I'm gonna be up front here. I have had like 15 hours of sleep in the past 3 days, which is not great for my body, probably.
How do you use an item? Oh, A.
A, I believe. So I'm sleepy, but I'll get there.
I'm you know, I slept very well last night.
Man, well, you and Jumbo can get it big. Oh.
But I prepped ahead and I drank some NyQuil at like 8 o'clock last night, so I was like,
Good shit.
I'm gonna definitely get a good night's sleep.
I prepped last night by going to a really dope concert, and I, like, am losing my voice now. Because I got too hyped. Donkey Kong, get the fuck out of the way, dog.
You know, it's probably been 20 years. Mario Kart. Maybe even.
The last time I played it is definitely much more recent than that, but it's probably been at least a year.
No, I remember having this as a kid, and then when I got the N64, you know, then we played more. I never played this again. I know a lot of people seem to think this is the best one. At least people that grew up with all of.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm like an outlier in that because I think that I like Super Mario Kart Wii the best now. But this one is still up there for me. I really like it. 8 is also very good.
Yeah, the most recent one is. Can't say anything negative about it.
I definitely pushed the wrong button to go again. But yeah,
But I find 8 is much more punishing.
Oh, definitely.
You get behind, you can never, like, once you get ahead, you're fine.
Yeah, but if you're behind in 8, like, you're probably not going to catch up for the whole rest of the thing.
No.
But yeah, so we're starting with Mario Kart here, you know, SNES Classic action, and we'll be playing one more Super Nintendo game before moving over to the PS4. But if you want to see the schedule, the link to the Extra Life page is in the title of the stream, but just in case, it's www.extra-life/participant/GTWM. So we have the schedule posted there. There are 1 or 2 games that we might not be able to play, but we will figure that out as the time comes.
Yeah, and we've got some backups.
Yeah, we have some backups, so it should be okay.
Is there anything in particular that you're excited for?
I mean, I'm always excited for Ultimate Muscle.
Right.
That shit rules.
Yeah, I think like that may be the best wrestling game ever made.
Yeah, because the real wrestling games all suck.
Yes.
Very much. Oh my god, Peach, are you serious? And I turned small? What the fuck?
Run into mushroom?
I did.
Yeah, a little mushroom.
Oh man.
Which is kind of weird, because at this time the only mushrooms in Mario were ones that.
Yeah, that's true. Morning, Tiff. So yeah, at that concert yesterday,
Who'd you see?
Newfound Glory.
Oh, okay.
They opened with one of my favorite songs by them, and so I immediately, after that song, was like, wow, I have to pace myself, otherwise I'll die tomorrow, because I'll be very tired and I'll lose my voice. And then my voice was a lot worse last night, right after, because I was not able to pace myself properly, and I did yell a lot. Man, we're just tied for 3rd place.
Oh, you're Bowser?
I am. And this is like one of the only ones where the fatties are better, I think.
Oh, okay.
They have a much higher top speed than most of the other ones, and it's easy to like knock people around. If I was like fully cognitive or had played this game within the past couple of years, I might be doing better. But yeah, Bowser I always used in this.
Okay. I just chose Toad because I always chose Toad.
I feel like most people like Toad a lot in all of them.
And then I like the smaller guys, and I just find them they're easier to control.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the small guys. Like, I always use the big guys, or if not, I use, like, medium guys and the other ones.
No, the heavy ones, like, they do have a higher top speed, but they don't turn as well. So.
True. But in this, turning is not really an issue.
No, and, like, even in 8, like, you can kind of edit your vehicle and kind of change things.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Well, there goes my lead. Good shit. So yeah, I still have like kind of not my whole voice, but that's okay. I had a great time. And I was on vacation in Colorado this whole past week, more or less. Except for my vacation at the Detroit airport when my flight was delayed a million times. Coming home. That was really great. I hung out with some birds that were like just right there next to me in the airport. That was pretty good.
Did you ever switch?
I did, but at that point I had played so much Odyssey that I was like, I can't.
Okay.
But it was also a bummer because I didn't want to play Odyssey then, but I also couldn't sleep because I was afraid that someone was going to steal my backpack.
Is that the only game you had?
It was the only one I brought, yeah. I was originally going to bring more, but I was just like, eh. I brought the SNES Classic, but obviously no TVs in the airport for me to hook it up to. So.
How are you liking Odyssey?
I did finish it. So, I don't know if you've seen how many moons there are to collect.
Too many.
There are 880, I believe, that you can actually collect yourself, and then after that, you can buy an unlimited amount, so you can have up to 999. I have 501 moons.
Now, you do not need that many to finish the game.
No, you probably... I can't remember the exact number. You probably need, like, 100 something, 100 or 200 to finish the regular game. And I mean, even that is fine. Like, all the worlds are pretty cool, and like you'll get like a cool cross section of all the worlds just beating it.
Yeah, because I did buy it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I played Wolfenstein.
Oh shit, I kind of want to play Wolfenstein really bad.
I can tell you right now, they go places.
Oh, definitely. I have heard some things about the new Wolfenstein.
Anything, but holy shit, it's really short too. I mean,
yeah, I heard it was like 10 hours.
Yeah, I beat it in like 9.5 hours. But like I was playing it, and then I kind of listened to the Beastcast, and then Dan was like, "Yeah, I just put it on easy, and now I'm just blasting through everyone." I was like, "That sounds like more fun than the way I'm playing this game." And then I did that, and then I never like died at all, and you just basically run around, dual wielding all the weapons.
Oh, nice.
A good time. And then like story wise, good things.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So, but I beat it. Like I bought it Friday morning. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit.
By Friday night, I beat it, and then I was like, well, now what am I going to do with my life this weekend? And I was supposed to play Wolfenstein, so then I went and traded in Wolfenstein and Shadow of War and got Mario Odyssey and Mario Rabbids.
Nice. Oh yeah, you did text me about Rabbids.
Yes.
But yeah, Odyssey is great.
And then the guy at the store was like, you should play Rabbids for...
You're not gonna... Yeah, that is... I feel the same.
So, like, I was like, you know what, I'll play that one first. But then I kind of got to a point where I was like, I don't really want to, like, move blocks around anymore, so I'm gonna not play Odyssey right now. And then it kind of got to a point where I was like, I'm gonna play video games for 24 hours, so...
So you take a break.
I just didn't play any video games for the last couple days. Well, that, and I did rent Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah.
I got like a half hour in, I opened up the map, saw that like everything was empty, and I just went, I don't feel like...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was in first last time, and now I blew it. Yeah, but Odyssey it's fucking crazy, man. Like, people have been saying a lot of positive things about it, but like, it is unreal. It is like the culmination of everything that they have been working towards since, like, Super Mario 64.
Right.
Like, the amount of references and things in that game to past Mario games is, like, just fucking absolutely crazy as someone who grew up playing Mario. Like, you know how he, like, gets the costumes to dress as stuff?
Yeah, like, there's like 1,000...
One of the fucking costumes is him in a suit and a top hat, and that costume is literally just from the title screen of Super Mario All-Stars, the Super Nintendo game that has all the Mario games in it. Like, it is just that, and it's like, what regular fucking company would make a reference that obscure with a fucking costume? Or just, like, in New Donk City, like, the street names are references to fucking Donkey Kong Country. Like, it is just absolutely wild.
I'm surprised they do that because, you know,
Those-
Donkey Kong Country's not even really
Yeah,
rare.
like that's a rare game. It's just
And we don't mean rare like as in like it's
yeah,
not
like
common.
the company
Yeah,
rare.
the company rare. But yeah, that's
But yeah, like there's like Squawks Ave, and I was just like, man, what is happening? And just
Yeah.
like I don't want to say too much about it because it's like a lot of it is like really cool to see for yourself, but some of the worlds are absolutely amazing. Just like some of the stuff that happens in the plot of that game is fucking really cool. But yeah, Odyssey, man, I shit the bed.
yeah. I'm just kind of. I've never been as big of a 3D Mario fan as other people have, so like I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna go in with an open mind and hope for the
So
best.
I think that you will like it better than the previous ones because
It's less of a collectathon. That's what it seems like. I
covered
can just
it.
kind of run around. I'll collect. You know, you have to collect some moves.
Yeah.
Like
But like to me, and what I've seen a lot of people who like are complaining about it, it seems a lot more like Banjo-Kazooie than like a true Mario game. Like it still has like the same like Mario can triple jump and shit like that, but
right.
it
Where like ukulele, I was just devastated. 'Cause
Oh,
that
yeah.
did not feel like Banjo Kazooie.
but like it feels like an adventure game. And like that is both really cool and very weird. Be Bowser again. Just go to the next cup.
I covered the sodas.
You what?
I covered it.
You crazy boy.
Covered it with what?
Yeah, he just put his credit card over the top of the soda after he used my credit card.
Okay.
Thank you, Jumbo. Oh, he's not even in the room anymore.
No, he's putting the
That-
milk away.
that's fine.
'cause He's an idiot. He okayed something that he shouldn't have okayed.
Okay, but so I assume you haven't played Overwatch in a very long time.
No.
But I'm going to get very excited about this shit. So BlizzCon is going on, and that is where our friend Nukio and our friend Ben are. And so I watched the the World of Warcraft press conference yesterday because my friends I was staying with are really into World of Warcraft, and so like that was cool. But they announced a new hero for Overwatch, Moira, who looks really cool. She's like a mixture between Symmetra and Zenyatta. She can like shoot heal beams, also like do damage. She seems like she heals like an obscene amount, and that she may make Zenyatta and Symmetra both obsolete. But that's beside the point. She looks really cool. But they also, in kind of in the vein of Odyssey, where Mario Odyssey seems like a celebration of like everything Nintendo and Mario.
Right.
They're making a map called Blizzard World, which is like a fake theme park with like all the Blizzard game shit in it. Like StarCraft, Warcraft, even like their weird like platformer, the Lost Vikings and shit like that. And like that looks amazing, but they're putting out fucking like Blizzard themed skins for those characters. So like Widowmaker is Nova from StarCraft, and it just looks so cool. And then May got her costume from her from the short that she was in, like her short where she was frozen, and it was really sad actually. I just saw that short for the first time last night, but she gets that costume and that looks amazing, and I'm very excited for Overwatch again. Still, I continue to be excited about Overwatch.
Now, how many characters have they added since like last summer?
They added Sombra.
I remember Sombra.
Well, I guess since since
She was like, she's the hacking one.
yeah, since the game came out, they've added Anna, Sombra, Orisa, who is like a defense robot made by this little girl Effie.
Okay.
She's like okay. She's gotten a lot better since she came out. Originally, the hitbox on her head was like the size of a large planet.
Is she
so-
the one that's
The defensive shield robot thing.
oh shit. No, she's like a Minotaur centaur.
Yeah, basically a centaur type robot. She's cool, and like she seems like they tried to put her in because like every team needs a Reinhardt most of the time,
Right.
and they like wanted a way to like offset that so that not every team had a Reinhardt, but like it didn't work because she can't move with her shield, other than like she can replace it, but the shield itself is stationary, so it's kind of weird. And then they added, after Orisa, they added Doomfist, who, it's very sad, I feel like he's not very good, which he was, like, when he was in the PTR for testing, but he's, like, all melee, and it's, like, that's really weird in a shooting game. Like, Genji has, this fucking alt blade thing, and, like, that's really good, but Doomfist is just like that all the time, and his gun has 4 bullets, so they don't do a lot. They, like, regen, so you don't even have to reload, but in concept, I think Doomfist is the coolest Overwatch character, but in play, 1, I suck shit, and 2, he just, like, doesn't seem that great. Like, I watched some of the Overwatch World Cup yesterday, and I've been watching competitive Overwatch recently, and, like, people don't use Doomfist.
Yeah, you have to get in like in a shooting game.
That's hard.
Getting close to people probably.
But like he can one-shot like almost everybody except for like Roadhog and D.Va, because you like hold his right click for a punch, and if you get a headshot, they're fucking gone, or if they're not, they're stunned. So your team can usually do it. But like you gotta really want it. You gotta like lead the target. I fucking can't do that. It's ludicrous. I'm very bad.
God. Speaking of bad.
But the most exciting Overwatch news, period, is that in the PTR right now, they're nerfing Mercy, and I have never been this excited about something happening in Overwatch, because every time I play a match and there's a Mercy, I think about quitting the match.
Why?
They changed the way she works.
What?
You should get rid of that thing on you.
How do I get rid of it?
Jump, maybe? R is jump. I don't know, that Monty Mole is having sex with you. He's having his way with you.
It's definitely making me go slower.
It is. I don't know how to get rid of it other than jumping, so
oh, there
it is. There it is.
I apparently have to just keep jumping.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, Mercy, they changed the way she works, and so like now her res isn't like just her ult or whatever. It is like, it's a regular command, and she can do it every 20 seconds.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so like you'll get to the point and you'll kill like a tank or something and be like, yes, we killed Roadhog, and then he will immediately be back, and like obviously then like you're probably not going to kill another character in the next 20 seconds if you're not like pro status.
Right.
So like it's so demoralizing, and when she gets her ult, it's called Valkyrie, and she can freely fly around, and her heal thing heals everyone that she can see on the screen, or boosts everyone she can see on the screen, and she can stack 2 reses.
That's good.
It's fucking the most demoralizing thing ever, and every team has Mercy, and then it's just like, she also got a damage buff, and it's just like, what the fuck? I also like that Koopa Troopa stole that one. But now, in the PTR, her res will have a cast time that can be interrupted. So you could stun her, or like the greatest thing ever would be if you just punched her right in the dome as Doomfist while she was doing it. But Sombra can hack her too. I've never been so excited.
Why are you playing a game?
You fucking crazy person.
Just enjoy not playing a game right now.
But yeah, it was weird because when me and Scott talked about how Mercy was so demoralizing and we like wanted her to get nerfed, we said she should have a cast time for res, and that is what happened. And Anna's getting a buff. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ, because she wasn't really doing it for a while there. She doesn't do a lot of damage, her healing's not super great, but she's getting a damage buff.
Well, she was kind of weird anyways, where it's like she's kind of a healer, but not really.
Like, not really, yeah.
I assume the game's changed a lot.
Very much so. They have reworked. The Symmetra's a good character now.
I thought she was always good.
No, in the beginning she was not good at all. She was the least played character by like a large margin.
Yes.
And then they had to completely rework her to make her really good. So
Too good.
yeah, I'm not a fan. I am a fan of when people on my team play as Symmetra, but yeah, and Scott's really good with Symmetra. Oh, I got play of the game the other day as Symmetra, and I've never been more disgusted with myself. This is gross. I felt bad about it. Jumping around like a tool in the middle of the point while my beam just auto-targets everybody around me. Gross. Gross stuff.
I thought this was an auto target.
No, it does.
Oh.
I mean, well, it's like, it's hit scan, so like as long as you're like pointing it like anywhere near them in the beginning, they will get hit by it. And you can just keep holding the fucking button, and it'll go. Anyways, I've talked about
Probably went upstairs and drank water.
maybe.
How do you go upstairs? The door is closed.
I definitely heard him go upstairs, or just come from downstairs.
That might have Willie
From
might
downstairs?
Have been. Willie might have been doing something, but also
I definitely
so
heard stairs.
something that is really demoralizing is I came home last night and my brother was asleep, and then I woke up this morning and my brother was asleep. And I was like, man, I wish I could be asleep.
You got mad sleep.
Fuck you, Jumbo. So, yeah. A couple people actually, but I was supposed to go to my friend Rob's on Thursday to stay with him and Tiff, and I was originally going to like sleep for an hour and then drive the 4 hours up there, and then multiple people told me that was really stupid because I had only slept for 3 hours, and then I listened and ended up going up there earlier in the morning. It was probably smart because while I was driving up there after a full night's sleep, I
Felt better?
have never felt like so tired in my entire life at that point. Like my body was awake, but my mind was not. And I drank 2 Red Bulls.
That's pretty good.
It was pretty good. I had a Red Bull last night. Yeah, the blueberry Red Bull's
It's popping.
so fucking
It's
good.
good.
It tastes very delish.
But I like the regular. Like,
I also like regular Red Bull. I was going to try all the flavors, but then when I tried the lime flavor, I was like, this is fine, but like I don't really like it. So I was like, I'll just stick with regular and blueberry. and
yeah,
I'll be
that's
fine.
how I feel about
Yeah.
Red Bull.
I don't know that I need to try the other flavors.
Just a grape one.
See, like, I don't like grapes very much, but like I like grape-flavored things, so that
Well,
probably rules.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, the grape flavored and real grapes are.
No,
nothing
yeah, like
even
grape
remotely
soda
close.
does not taste like grapes. I mean, like, I will eat grapes, but like I'm not gonna actively like seek out grapes for me to
There's
eat.
those cotton candy flavored grapes. Pretty good.
You told me they didn't taste anything like cotton candy.
In the beginning it does, and then it just like fades really fast. You get like
Well, is it just like a sugary coating of like cotton candy
don't know.
sauce on the fucking
I don't know what
grape?
he does to it. He just does it, and then it tastes like
Ooh, you bought it at a store. It's a
well, at
chain.
Sam's Club.
Yeah, I don't know that Sam is like personally hand painting every grape with cotton candy juice.
No, I think they honestly made it have like they picked the grapes, and then it slightly tastes like it, and then they just mass produced it.
I went from first to second to 8th place. Now, this is
What?
devastation. I'm losing my will to live over here. Luigi! God damn. Because he's sad.
Always.
'Cause you knew, like,
That's mean. Man, how ready are you guys to be awake for an abnormal amount of time?
this
You
is-
know what?
This is
I've
normal.
done that like a lot this summer.
I was gonna say, yeah, I feel like you went from like one end of the extreme to the other. Where you were like going to bed at like 10 o'clock and now you just like stay up all night.
Yeah, like when I got Zelda.
Oh, well,
I-
that's... Phew.
I forget 24 hours. I stayed up like 36 hours straight
Fuck,
playing that game.
Even I didn't do that when I got Zelda. I like got the Switch that night it came out and stayed up until like... I don't like 6 or 7, but then even I was just like, man, I gotta sleep.
No, like I went home, I started playing Zelda, and then I was just like, really good. And then I was like, wait, we usually hang out on Friday nights. What's going on? And then I look at my clock, and it's like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. I have like a ton of text messages. Also, I'm hungry, so I ate, and then I just went back to playing. And then, like, next thing I remember, I was like, I'm hungry. Why am I hungry? And then I look, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. So I ate, and then I just kept playing till, like, I want to say, like, 3 afternoon.
Nice.
And then I was like, I should probably sleep now. So, yeah.
But it was good though.
It was pretty good.
Oh, fuck, man. Even after my shit show, I came in first place? That's what's up.
I did not.
Bowser wins the gold because he's fucking pro status. What time are we switching? 10:05 probably?
10.
I'm gonna pull up the
No,
10.
it's
Okay.
10.
I'm gonna pull up the schedule on my phone so that
Do you want to hop in for the last 20 minutes?
I gotta get this power gem, man.
just fucking he is on another level right now. I can't do it. So fucking
Do you want my Switch and you can play some Mario Odyssey while you're not playing?
No, so the game he is playing right now, I have to talk about it. I have to get this off my chest. He fucking drives me insane. Literally, he texts me fucking like 100 times a minute about this fucking Kingdom Hearts game, and like, okay, I originally enjoyed this Kingdom Hearts game. I hate it now. I have played it too much, and like now I am on the other side of it where it's like I invested too much time and a little bit of money into this fucking shitty mobile game, and now I can't stop. And so I had promised myself that if I did not pull this newest good medal in it, that I would quit. And I have never been so sad to get a good thing in a video game. No shit. I was staying up. I was on vacation, and I took a break from Odyssey. Calvin fell asleep, and I was just like, I'm gonna pull for this fucking thing. And so, like, it's a gacha game, and you get, like, the paid currency every so often, and I had saved up for months and months to do this thing. You get 10 medals at a time. I pulled 30-ish times, and I did not get it. And I was like, I have one more pull, and if I don't get it, I finally get to quit this game forever. I can't wait. Of course I get it. Of course I get it. And it breaks the game in a fashion that is unprecedented. Like, that Jumbo EX Kyrie is too good. It is broken as fuck.
That's good.
Yeah, it's great if I want to play this fucking game, and I don't.
Oh man, we both went into that.
And now I'm getting so upset. I'm sabotaging myself here.
Did you sell her?
No, I didn't sell her. She's so fucking good. I put her at the beginning of every Keyblade. Now I don't have to use 2 boost medals at the beginning of it. No one knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Jumbo knows.
They do. Yo, I understand. It's so good.
Drago, thank you for watching, Drago. He does not play.
Yo, he could.
He could not.
He makes smart decisions.
Yeah, he makes good decisions. He
could be
plays
a part of
fighting
the
games,
party.
and he does not play Kingdom Hearts.
I don't either.
So, everyone who is not playing Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key is doing themselves a fucking favor.
I don't play any mobile games.
Good.
I got Greg to play.
You know what? Fucking great choice. Don't play it. It's a trash factory, and I wish I could quit, but I lead a party that is in the top couple hundred in the world every week. And we don't even try that hard. Except for Jumbo. Who tries hard all the time. Okay, can we talk? I gotta keep going. Mario Kart is time for me to talk about Overwatch and this fucking mobile game. Jumbo quit this game because he's a little bitch, okay? He quit because he couldn't get a medal early on, which you needed to, like, progress. And so he quit. He comes back at the most opportune time to get all these fucking sick medals and gets all this shit and becomes basically as good as I was after playing for the entire game's existence, right? So that's really demoralizing, but that's how all these games are. People who start later will always be able to get the newer medals and stuff, like, that's fine. He fucking is like, oh, I'm just like playing for funsies. He starts going so hard. He spends $100.
What? Oh, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Now, I stopped paying attention to the group chat very heavily when I was in Colorado. He may have spent another $100.
No.
But he may.
Wait, no, we're stopping. You justify yourself.
He needed those medals.
Yo, I needed it.
I've been there. I've never spent the $100, but I've been there where it's like, man, if I spend this money, I will be able to get the thing I need. But that's fucked up. It's a random chance still.
Yeah, and also,
yo, but I got it.
Yeah, but then like, don't you just need something else now?
But I got it.
He does, but you didn't get. Oh,
which now you can spend another $100.
Yo, don't tell me.
Jeez.
And what's extra crazy about that is, like, Jumbo, I feel like you were, like, the #1 proponent of being like, man, I shouldn't spend money.
Yeah, I was for
and
the
like,
longest time.
and like, but like, not just in that, but like in everything.
Every
like,
mobile game, you were like, oh, I'll just grind and grind and grind. Like, I didn't think Jumbo was going to be the type of person to spend hundreds of dollars.
Like,
on
I remember
a
me
mobile.
telling you to buy, like, actual things that you would enjoy and like, and you being like, oh, it's too much money.
Yeah, like, you realize
Fucking
you could,
out of control, dog!
$100, if you spend $200...
If you spent $200, you almost could have bought a fucking Switch.
You could have literally
What's
bought...
a Switch?
Exactly.
You could have bought an Xbox One, because I spent $250 on it.
But, like, also, is
What?
the guy who needs to fucking get a PC,
Yeah.
like, you could have put that towards that or anything.
Well, no, I spent $250 on an
I
Xbox
gotta get my own
One S.
house and stuff, and then I can get my own PC. Because my mom was gonna throw away my PS4. She was like, "Oh, I see it there. I don't like it," and she almost threw it away.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I would cry, many tears. But Willie's would never throw away my PS4 because he knows that it would be the end of his life.
Well, also, I don't
Also,
think
he probably wouldn't
coming
do that.
downstairs would be a lot of work.
No, yeah, that's rough. He will theoretically join us later in the day, but I'm getting robbed every time. I'm eating this
What are you
McMuffin.
doing? You're always in 7th.
Oh, we're dropping a lot of frames right now, but that's fine.
I'm not always in 7th.
You know why? Because I'm playing on Chained Key.
That's not why.
I think it's your...
I think it's my internet connection.
Oh, really?
You need to calm down, Oliver. Calm down.
Alright, it seems to have stabilized a little bit. I think we might...
Oh, yeah, now it's back to red.
Well, it's fluctuate. We'll figure it out. It'll balance out as time goes. It should be good now.
Now, is there a reason you're streaming at 60 frames per second? When this game is definitely not 60 frames per second?
That's a great question that I don't know the answer to. I might have accidentally chosen the wrong settings in the beginning. Which this is an excellent time for me to say, if the audio seems off to you in any specific way, please, for the love of God, let me know so that I can fix it
Jumbo, why don't you go into the other
earlier
room?
in the stream as opposed to at the end.
Go upstairs or
Yeah,
sit
Jumbo,
there.
if you watch the stream for like a minute or two to like see
Not even that long.
Not even that long,
It
just
won't take that long.
just enough to like hear our voices and the game audio,
Yes.
I would greatly appreciate it, kind sir.
Now, you beat Mario Rabbids, right?
I did.
Who was your team?
So this is this is really weird because I was listening to the Beastcast yesterday, and they all were like,
Mario or Rabbid Luigi was the worst, right?
yeah,
And he
that
was
is
like the best.
That is patently untrue.
He was the best. Holy
Rabid Luigi's fucking busted as hell.
yeah, like I boosted up his dash all the way,
It's so dumb.
and then like I hit 2 people. It was doing 160 damage.
160 a hit, and it gives you vampirism, so
Yeah.
you suck out their health.
Yeah, and then do that first, and then everyone hits those, and then they're
that's
getting health.
what I'm fucking saying. And so like everybody was like, oh, like Luigi, regular Luigi's so good,
Yeah.
which like is true, but like he is mainly for long range shit. So
Yeah.
what I ended up using I used Mario obviously because you
Right,
have to,
you have
which
to.
like I don't know that I would have if I'd given the option.
I was thinking the same thing. I think I would have went with Peach, Rabbid Peach, and Rabbid Luigi.
Exactly, that's what I would have done. So what I ended up doing was I was usually Mario, Rabid Peach, and Rabid Luigi, and I would sometimes switch out Rabid Peach for regular Peach.
I was regular Peach instead of Rabbid Peach.
Regular Peach is very good though. Like her
Yes.
jump heal thing is like
it was
yes, pretty good.
That and the fact that she also had like the Overwatch ability,
Yeah.
which was very helpful.
So you did beat it.
I did.
I
did-
because
I
you
beat
said
it
you said you were kind of you felt weird about the level progression and stuff.
I did, and I didn't mean it like it was necessarily hard to beat the levels. It was
Yeah.
like I had to beat in the final world. I had to beat the mini boss, the mini Bowser, in 3 turns.
That's rough. Yeah.
It's like how the I don't do that kind of damage.
Exactly. So like
So like that's impossible.
I did, and it also was impossible for the strategy I was using the entire game.
Right.
Because like
You can't dash with Rabbid.
Yeah, and
Rabbid
so like
Luigi.
I texted Nukio and I was like, yo, this shit is fucking impossible. Like
Right.
I don't know how I will beat this. And then I watched a video and was like, oh. And that was one of the few times when I switched in Luigi, because like
He did like 3 Overwatch shots.
yes,
right?
so like what you do is move everybody to different sides of the map, and then just basically like put. So I still used Rabbid Peach. I used Mario and Luigi also, and so like I put Mario on one side, Luigi on the other, and I put Rabbid Peach in the center. Oh, and I shot.
How much you want to bet that's Jumbo?
It might be. I shot. And
then it like
bounces back and forth, but like that's one turn.
Right.
So like it does a shitload of damage, and I was able to do it. But what I thought was really dumb about that fight, I guess spoilers for people who didn't play Rabbids or whatever, but
like
you have to do when you lose, you have to do the fucking first part again.
Yeah, so then you have to have the same 3 characters in that first part too.
Yeah, and
so I just kind of said like, you know what, I'm okay not doing it in the 3 turns and getting it perfect. Because I could do it in like 7, I just took my time with it, and so that's what I meant by like level progression, where it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like I do enough damage in that kind of stuff. Like, and which I guess it's more like it wants you to switch out and try different characters and stuff. But I feel like also they bring in Yoshi way too late.
Yeah, I like didn't even use Yoshi or Rabbid Yoshi. Like I was just like, at this point, it's like I have my strategy. Like you're not changing this shit up.
Exactly. Like I had, which sounds like we had very similar.
We very much so. Yeah. But, like, that's what I usually do, is, like, when I find something that's broken in a game like that, like, I'm not gonna change it because, like, you think I should change it. Like, if it's working this whole fucking time, like, I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
And so, like, sometimes that is to my detriment, because, like, then when there are points in games where it's like, oh, well, you need to try to use a different strategy, like, then I just want to say, fuck this.
Right.
Because, like, it's like, I've been doing the same thing the whole time.
Yes, and that's often a problem with just bosses.
Yeah. Man, I fucked it up right at the end. Jumbo said it's fine. He's in the bathroom. Upstairs, I would assume. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, but I really liked that game. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely less stressful than XCOM.
Yeah, especially with the 50-50 shots.
Yes. Which that was the other thing with Rabbid Luigi. Just whip out the rocket launcher, blow up their cover, and then you can shoot them 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, he's very good. Rabbid Luigi, my guy. In the 3 cups, we got silver, gold, and then bronze. Perfect.
I got 4th, I think, every single time.
Nice.
Right.
Let's just see.
Do you wanna just? It's pretty much we got like 10 minutes.
We can probably do another thing really quick.
Okay. Come on, man. Like I just stood up and got a drink. Now, what's the special cup race? You have to get 3 golds.
I believe you have to get golds, but we're obviously not going to do that.
Right.
I didn't mean to do that. We can just do like a race or 2 and then...
Yeah, and then when it's done.
Switching games will be comically easy after this point, so... Because I just hit the reset button and then we can play the true masterpiece.
Oliver. No.
Oh, god damn it. So yeah, for the schedule, or if you would like to donate to our great cause for the children, you go to www.extra-life.org/participant/GTWM. If you are lazy, like I am, you could just copy and paste it out of the stream title. And yeah, you can go there, you can check out our schedule. Most of it is what we are going to play, except for the exception of like 2 games that we may or may not end up playing. It depends on a couple things, but for the most part, it is set. So if you want to see what's coming up and stuff like that, that is the best place to check.
Which we, as he said, we may be changing some stuff.
Yeah.
Like I brought my Switch, so we may play some Splatoon at some. But for the most part, I think we're playing almost 20 games.
Yeah. Should be good. Next, we will be playing NBA Jam Tournament Edition for the Super Nintendo. It's one of the special edition games.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. I played a bunch of that with Calvin, and we discovered a bug, which was good for the second player. So, like, this single player, quote unquote, is like, or just like the progression, other than just playing dope NBA Jam, is you gotta try to beat all 27 teams. And so, like, we put in our initials for tracking, and we were playing the same teams, but the second player would always say that they had beaten one more team, even though we had played the same amount of games. So, like, whatever the next team in the progression was, the second player would always have already beaten it. And it was really weird. So they must have just had some counter that was, like, off by 1 in the code. And then, I mean, obviously they didn't patch games back then, so...
Right.
That's for life.
Yes. And that's when people complain about, like, patches and stuff. It's like, you do realize it's better, right?
Yeah.
I think, like, I guess it just kind of comes with the territory that back then we kind of just accepted it.
That's
it
true.
Didn't bother us as much.
In some cases, like, there wasn't as much game breaking shit back then, right? Like, development time was like there was a lot of bug testing time, whereas now that is not necessarily the case.
And also, I mean, the reality is, if a game did come broken like that, I mean,
it would be broken.
It was a well-known fact, and you know nobody bought it. So, like, a game like Superman 64, that was a buggy, broken mess, and it's kind of gone down as history as like one of the worst games.
Yeah, not great. All right, one more race, and then we can swap over.
But yeah, it is like also annoying because like I remember when I bought my Xbox One, I came home, was excited from work, and it took like 3 hours to set it all up, download the game. It was just kind of like a bummer.
Yeah.
You get home at 5:30 and you can't even start playing the game until like 8 o'clock.
That's one of the reasons why I mean, I like having physical copies of games, but, like, digital games are large.
Yes.
And, like, specifically, like, downloading things on Steam, no problem. That shit maxes out your internet in 1 second. So, like, the fact that PSN goes so fucking slow, and, like, the Xbox Live is better, but, like, not by some, like, crazy margin. It's just, like, really depressing when it's like, oh, you're gonna have to download this, like, fucking 60 gig thing, and it's gonna take forever. Whereas, like, I guess it depends on the game, right? Like, the original Destiny, if I put that back in with the disc, I would have to download, like, fucking 100 gigs of patches, but, like, just most games, it has the base game and then a patch.
Right.
Which, like, even patches have been getting, like, obscenely huge.
Yes.
Like, did you see the stuff with the LA Noire on the Switch?
15.
Like, what the fuck is that? A 14 gigabyte day one pad? That's over half of the thing's internal storage.
Yeah, that's...
That's... doesn't make any sense.
Which, I mean, like, in fairness, who's buying that on the Switch?
Yeah, the 6 people who didn't play it, who wanted it already.
Exactly, or like, I feel like most people, they have a Switch and something else. There's very few people that just have the Switch, which those are the people that really just like Nintendo games. And why are they buying LA Noire at that point? So, I think it is shitty, and there are going to be people out there, but it's like people buying Doom. Like, who's buying Doom on the Switch? I mean, just get it on console. Even that's running 60 frames per second, which the Switch version is obviously.
No.
Because that game could... Yeah, that system could definitely not handle 60 frames per second with that game.
And like, okay, so this is also what I think is crazy about the LA Noire thing. If you're downloading it with that patch included, it's like 30 or 40 gigs, right?
Right.
Odyssey is like 6 gigs.
Right.
Digitally. The whole fucking thing. So either like Nintendo is like a magic wizard company, which is like kind of the case.
Yes.
But like LA Noire is a fucking 360 and PS3 game, dude.
Yeah, but remember, it took 3 discs on 360.
Okay, even then, like you think about that, the compression has to be so shitty in that new version. Like you
can't. And
what?
think about it. Like, why bother putting that much effort into the compression?
I mean, that's fair if you don't have to, but like.
I'm like, because like realistically, how many people are going to be buying it on the Switch? As I said, like,
I mean, it's got to be. They have to forecast enough for them to make a profit.
Yeah,
but like, it's just very weird. I wonder if GTA 5. So that is what I think would actually be really cool on the Switch. Would be GTA 5, because like if you could play GTA Online or like just even that kind of beefy single player campaign, like. And it's weird because, like, that's one of those things where, like, that might be, like, a bridge too far for Nintendo to allow a GTA game on their console. But, like, if you're gonna fucking put out Doom and Wolfenstein, like, it's not that far off. So, like,
No,
I don't think that it's, like, a weird thing to expect that at some point.
Doom like Wolfenstein, I feel like is much more surprising to be on a Nintendo system. Because I played both, so, like, they go places with Wolfenstein where Doom is, it's just run around and basically shoot people.
I redid this cup because I thought that we could do better, and then I did good until the last race where I ranked out, so I might not even place now. So we might not even go up in a cup.
Oh, you got
Okay, well, we did better than bronze.
And I got 4th again.
Nice. 4th every time. Oh, fuck, there's another one?
Well, we started late, so...
Well, okay, yeah, that's true. Let's go.
And we'll get back on schedule
After.
That's classic. Also, what is Jumbo doing?
He's in the bathroom.
Still?
I would assume so. He might be having a really fun time in there.
He's probably...
Just playing that fucking mobile... Yes, I try not to think about that.
He got distracted, and that's all he's doing is just in there playing.
Or he's talking to Willie. Either one, but still.
Do you think Willie's up?
I think I heard him get up earlier. I also would assume that Willie is like not way into playing the original Mario Kart, so he'll probably end up joining us later. He also said he might go see Thor at some point, so let's see. I saw Thor yesterday.
Oh, nice. How was it?
I enjoyed it. I feel like... Did you see Spider-Man?
No, I did not.
Okay. I feel like Spider-Man and Thor Ragnarok are like the culmination of what they have been working towards with their cinematic universe for a long time. Like, there are appearances by characters from other movies that are like relatively famous actors that they would have to pay a lot for that, but they're just like making like an appearance or whatever. Right. Not necessarily huge all the time, but like sometimes a very large thing. Like I don't want to spoil Thor because it just came out, but like Iron Man, like
which I mean, like I think it was I saw the other stuff with Spider-Man when he was first introduced, the Winter Soldier, so like Iron Man being in Spider-Man.
Yeah, but like he was in it a lot.
Okay.
Well, way more than I thought he would be. So that was like kind of cool.
That is surprising because I know Robert Downey Jr.
doesn't really want to be be doing it anymore. Yeah. Whereas I feel like some of the other actors give a very different impression where they would like to be doing it for the rest of all time.
Chris Evans.
Yeah, and Chris Hemsworth as well. So like, and I assume Mark Ruffalo. But they're never gonna make a Hulk movie.
Probably not.
They basically said that they're gonna like make the Hulk movie plot take place over the course of 3 different Marvel movies. Ragnarok being the first one.
Okay, that's cool. So then
but
he's in it.
He is, yeah. It's the thing that they show in the trailer is like where Thor is. He's like in this like arena, and they like pull out the champion, and it's Hulk, and he just goes like, "Yes, I know this guy," which is really weird.
All right, you wanna make the switch? I guess.
Yeah.
Damn it, still third.
We don't actually have to swap out right now, but I need to take like a 2-minute break to get a drink and do something else. So, give us 1 minute or 2. We will come back.
Do you want to just switch to the camera?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We can we'll be back with NBA Jam in a sec.
Okay.
I'll mute it real quick.